Hey, garden adventurers. On August 30th, 2025, the fairy event has arrived. Your garden is now filled with fairy magic. New seeds, pets, and enchanting weather effects turn every moment into a fairy tale. Step into the update and make your garden truly magical. Beautiful gardens born from wild magic starting today. My God, somebody slapped me on the cheek. I can't believe what's happening. Oh yeah, it's really party time. You can already see some amazing mutations happening as a result of this apocalypse. I'm pretty sure the new version will bring even more, but for now, it's the perfect moment to dive in. The thing is, this isn't just a pretty animation. These events trigger real mutations, and you'll see it for yourself soon enough. The creator clearly put a lot of thought and effort into this, and it shows in every detail. What garden? What seeds? This is the triumph of beauty and madness in one bottle. For so long, my garden hasn't changed so drastically, but now everything will be different. Are you with me? Looks like we've got new seeds in the shop that weren't available before. Sugar apple. Compared to other, more common seeds, when combined with mutation, this one can turn out to be pretty expensive. But as you can see, it's not about the money. It's about accessibility. We're buying them all without hesitation and planting right during the event to maximize mutations. That's the strategy for what you need to do during the update and how to get the most out of it. Experienced players, you'll get me. But for newcomers, this is your big chance to turn your garden into something amazing. If you can't transfer shekels, don't worry. Just use this update to grab rare seeds and pets, then sell them to boost your balance. Seriously, somebody pinch me? Is this even real? I'm so excited to line up my mutated plants and make my garden shine. And hey, maybe it's time to buy a second garden. One of the most enchanting parts of the fairy event is the new dynamic weather, which finally makes the garden feel alive and ever-changing. At times, the sun pours golden light across the leaves, then suddenly a soft rain begins to fall, and sometimes the air fills with glowing particles that drift like fairy dust. These shifts don't directly alter the mechanics of the game, but they completely transform the atmosphere. Walking through your garden no longer feels routine. It feels like stepping into a living fairy tale that reacts to your presence. Players describe the sensation of watching raindrops sparkle on plants or seeing the garden wrapped in glowing evening mist as almost magical. Combined with the arrival of fairies, the weather makes it seem as if the world itself is celebrating with you, turning every moment in the garden into something special and unforgettable. New seeds have appeared in the shop, ones we haven't seen before or that were always super rare. For example, the Elder Strawberry seed costs 70 million shekels. Wow, the Level Up Lollipop just showed up in the shop. This is exactly how in-game messages about new seeds should pop up. That's pretty huge. The key is to check in on update day at the right time, because that's when these seeds actually show up. And also, the Level Up Lollipop is there too, for 10 billion shekels. My plan is to plant these rare seeds, let them mutate during the update, including the Glimmering Mutation, and then give the fruits to the fairy to level up and unlock some great rewards. Wow, the watering can was restocked in the gear shop. Let's take a look. And what do we see? Oh yes, the Grandmaster Sprinkler for 1,000 shekels, an instant buy. As you can see, this is truly a magical night to make your garden one of a kind. Well guys, it's really exciting to see what happens if you complete this quest. Drop a comment if you managed to do it and what the ending was. Was there a reward or some kind of prize? Unfortunately, I couldn't finish it because the owl turns way too fast and you just don't have time to stop correctly. At the same time, we can see the Grandmaster Sprinkler back in the shop, and also the mythical egg was restocked in the pet shop. We make another attempt at the quest, but once again, it doesn't work out. As we can see, the light cycle mutation is happening. And along with that, mushrooms are now on sale. But first we grab the Grandmaster Sprinkler as well as the Level Up Lollipop. All of this will definitely come in handy in the future, but today we're focusing on something else, Our main goal is to buy the previously unavailable seeds, plant them right away, and let them go through different mutations. As we can see, the movie goes on, and the creator of the game is sending messages directly to the server. Meanwhile, the mutations don't stop, and we receive another message from the creator mentioning the weather. And yes, the weather will keep changing throughout this video, letting you see exactly what's waiting for us in the new update. At the end of the video, you'll see how much my garden has transformed, thanks to planting new seeds and all the plant mutations. Let's take another look at what's happening in the seed shop. Let's not waste any time and head into the seed shop, where mushrooms are on sale at a very low price. But remember, they're rarely available. I'm sure new mutations will make this mushroom especially valuable. Don't rush to leave, because as we can see, new seeds have appeared. Another gift from the creator, a beanstalk seed for 10,000 shekels, and not just one, but 5 at once. Romanesco is a story of its own, and we'll definitely come back to this plant. But for now, we need to plant the seeds we've bought so they can mutate during the update. And sure enough, we see the disco mutation happening, while the creator kicks off a brand new show. Honestly, it feels like you just want to sit back and watch this amazing film. Honestly, I have no idea what they'll come up with in the next update. Maybe aliens will arrive and bring seeds from another planet? Or maybe the garden itself will travel through the universe and we'll get robot alien skins? What do you think about that? But we can't skip Romanesco at 88,000 shekels. Still, let's enjoy a bit of this show. The creator clearly put effort into it, and it turned out pretty great. Updates about shop items and ongoing mutations are a joy to follow, especially against the backdrop of this beautiful classical music. Basically, you just need to run from one shop to another, trying to plant everything, water it, and keep up. All of this is so that, in the end, you can get new mutations on the new plants. On the other hand, it's not that simple, because the game gives you flexible development options that will definitely show in our next video. At the same time, we're once again seeing items in stock that were previously unavailable. So we're buying everything without hesitation and checking what else is there. Are you telling me there's going to be some kind of volcanic mutation? Or is this just part of the show? Whatever it is, you've got to admit, the game and this update are really exciting. At the very least, it's a rare chance to grab everything that used to be hard to get. Guys, you've got to admit, it's such a great feeling when you know exactly which seeds have appeared for sale in the shop. You can just chill, arrange the plants in your garden, and only head to the shop when something truly valuable shows up. Honestly, there are so many better ways to spend time in the game than making empty trips to the store. Wow. And what do we see now? A monkey shooting lasers from its eyes straight into each garden, causing some crazy mutations. That's why, if you can, your garden should already be filled with rare plants before the update starts. I love this. Let's just watch what's happening for a moment. And look, a calm, sunny day returns. It's the perfect chance to plant new seeds, including the ones we just bought from the shop. I recommend watering them right away so they can reach maturity by the time the next mutation hits. As we can see, the plants have already gained a glowing effect, which means that their value has gone up significantly. But it's not about the money, it's about growing the garden. After all, that's exactly what the game is called. Don't forget to react quickly to messages about new shop items and grab everything, which is exactly what I'm going to do. What do we see? A cleansing pet shard. But honestly, I don't really get why you'd want to make your pet smaller. Let me know in the comments. But the master sprinkler, I'm definitely buying that because it gives not only faster growth, but also a higher chance of mutation. At the end of the video, you'll see the result of all this, and we'll enjoy the outcome of our work together. And now, look at the vibe, a purple night sky, perfectly fitting for the presentation of fairies in this new update. Honestly, guys, from what I've understood, to actually get something from the fairy, you need to bring different fruits with the Glimmering Mutation effect. But without buying Robux, this process can take quite a while. However, those flying fairies you see are the ones that bring mutations to the fruits, and we'll definitely come back to that later. For now, sticking to our strategy, we'll plant the seeds we recently bought so we don't miss the wave of mutations from the game's creator. Yes, there aren't many seeds, but each one is rare and unique in its own way. Oh yes, we're loving everything that's happening here. But what's with the carrot? Guys, just imagine a giant carrot growing in your garden, almost the size of the entire map. You know what? In my opinion, plants should stay small, but they should all be diverse and placed in the right way. We can already see the effects of mutations, exactly what we talked about earlier. It's even worth planting bamboo, simply because it looks beautiful. In the next video, I'll show you how I move that bamboo along the edge of my plot, turning it into a kind of glowing fence. We water the plants right away so that by the time the next mutation happens, they're already grown and their fruits instantly get that glowing effect. But guys, you can also spend this time buying seeds in the shop. As you can see, they pop up there almost every minute. That's really up to each player. Here we're going with a 50-50 strategy, since the mutations handed out by the game's creator can't be underestimated either. Was it worth it? We'll find out at the end, but if you know a different strategy, drop it in the comments. Here, to get garden coins, you have to spend, in my opinion, way too many shekels. Whether it's worth it or not is up to you. At the same time, we can see those very fairies that bring mutations. Here's how it works. When you click on a fairy, it flies into your garden, lands on one of your plants, and gives a mutation to its fruit. Considering this is free, it's an excellent addition to the game. Wow, guys, the creator of the game never stops surprising us. Let's dive into the atmosphere of this update together and really feel it. As we can see, the gardens already look like they've gone through a massive upgrade. After that, we'll be able to enjoy everything we've gained and have plenty of time to make use of those gifts. By the way, the fairy in the center of the map seems to be a permanent presence. As for collecting pets, from what I understood, the top right corner shows exactly which one you need. The funny part is, not realizing that at first, I had to grab every single one I saw, but in the end, I did manage to find my pet. I guess there was probably a way to spend less time on it. Well, here it is, the long-awaited sugar apple seed, and not just one, but two. Among players, this plant is valued because it produces some really interesting fruits. So let's plant these seeds in the garden right away, hoping for turbo mutations from the game's creator. And also place the eggs we bought earlier. My friend says one of them might even hatch into a dragonfly. And what's this? Another crazy event kicks in called It's Party Time. I wonder what's going to happen this time. We see comets falling, and up above, could that really be a UFO, just like we guessed last time? Whatever it is, the plants are getting non-stop mutations, and here I am standing with my watering can. Of course, no matter what kind of apocalypse is going on, the main task of a true gardener is to water the plants. So we do it quickly, trying to push them up to 100%, and as you can see, with relative success, it actually works. Sorry guys, that was a mistake. Here's the egg that can hatch into a dragonfly, and as you know, it's worth an astronomical amount of money. In the next video, you'll see what comes out of this egg. And here's our beautiful garden. All the most exciting things are hidden inside. Once I place all the plants here, I'll make another video about it, but for now you can already see that many of the plants have definitely mutated. By the way, I decided not to sell these bamboos, but to use them as decoration and as a way to climb upward. I hope you enjoyed everything. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like so you don't miss the next video.